வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, இது உங்கள் V.Palanichamy. நம்ம NCERT புக் பேஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் பார்த்துட்ருக்கோம். அந்த வகையில் இது 6th சீரீஸு, 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்டு சயின்ஸு சாப்டர் 6. ஸோ த சாப்டர் இஸ் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் அரவுண்ட் அஸ். மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் அரவுண்ட் அஸ். ஸோ இட் லுக்ஸ், திஸ் இஸ் அ சாப்டர், இட் லுக்ஸ். ஸோ சாப்டர் 6 and material around us. You can see this. So this is what the chapter is. So this is the book. When you open it, it looks like this. Right? So observing object around us. So now we'll go back to the questions, and before that, before seeing the questions, now as usual we will see some topics and explanation, then we'll go to the questions. Right? It's okay, fine. So science standard 6, chapter 6, material around us. So matter and material. So matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Material, any substance used to make an object. And properties of materials, all materials have mass and volume. And key properties for classification, it is luster, hardness, softness, solubility, transparency. Right? Then what is luster? Metals like gold, copper, aluminum are lustrous, that is shining. Then non-lustrous, that is wood, paper, jute. Polishing, coating can make full surface shining. Metals make loss or lose luster due to air or moisture. Then hardness and softness. Hardness and softness. Hard material difficult to compress, that is stone and iron. Soft material easy to compress, that is sponge and rubber. Hardness is relative, not absolute. Then solubility. Soluble, sugar, salt, glucose dissolved in water. Insoluble, sand, chalk powder, sawdust. Some liquid mix, that is vinegar, some do not, that's oil. Some gases like oxygen dissolve in water, essential for aquatic life. Very, very important. Next is transparency. Transparent, glass, water, air. Light passes through, it's clearly. Translucent, butter paper, frosted glass and partial light. Opaque, wood, cardboard and no light passes. And objects and materials. Same object can be made from different material, tumblers, glass, plastic, metal. Choice of material depends on property, that is hardness, safety, heat resistance. Right? Then further we have a classification. Right? Grouping of objects by properties helps study and practical use. Example, grocer separates pulses, grains, spices. Then traditional knowledge. Ayurveda describes gunas, properties and opposite pairs. So most of them looks like it is Sanskrit or Hindi, but go through it. Rulaga, that is heavy, light. Then Manda Dikshna, then slow and sharp, quick. Shita Hima Ushna, that is golden, hot. Sinigdha and Raksha, that is unctuous and dry. Then Salakshana and Kara, that is smooth and rough. And Sandra and Rava, that is dense and liquid. Mrudu and Katina, soft and hard. Sthira and Sara, Kala, that is stable and moving. And Sukshma and Sula, that is subtle and big. And Pichila Vihana, that is slimy, not slimy. It is rough to really understand this language if you don't know Hindi or Sanskrit. It's okay, it doesn't matter, it's not a big thing, it's not a big thing. Then everyday application. ORS, that is oral rehydration solution, saves lives in dehydration. Recipes: 6 teaspoons of sugar, half teaspoon of salt. and 1 liter boiled or cold water. Pottery, earliest found to 7,000 year old, and Lahu Pradeva, Merahag, Meragad or Harappan pottery 2600 to 1900 BC. Terracotta is a baked clay. Units, that's mass, grams, kilograms, volume, liter, milliliter. 1 milliliter is 1000. 1 meter cube. 1 meter cube is, or 1 meter cube is 1000 liter. So we'll go to the questions. So let's see. Maybe around 80 questions are there in the chapter. We'll see it quickly. Most of them are simple. And any substance that used to create an object is called matter, object, material, volume. Answer is material. Answer is material. So explanation is material is used, any substance used to make an object. Anything that occupies space has volume called energy, matter, volume, material. Answer is matter. Explanation. Matter is defined as anything having a mass and occupying space. Then third question. Which of the following properties is present in all matters? Luster, mass, color, transparency. It is the mass has all property. That's the explanation is mass, that is volume, are the two properties possessed by all material. That's very, very important. Then fourth question. Which of the following is a transparent material? We can see clearly through it. Wood, frosted glass, glass window and cardboard. Answer is glass window. Explanation is a plain glass window is transparent, frosted glass is translucent, and wood cardboard are opaque. Right? Okay. Then fifth question. Consider the following, consider the wrong statement. Metals usually have luster. All shiny materials are metals. Some metals lose luster due to air and moisture. Paper is non-lustrous. Answer is B. All shiny materials are metals. Need not be. Explanation is not all shiny things are metals. Polishing and coatings can make non-metals also to shine. Very important. Next is sixth question. Which one is correctly matched? Transparent, glass, soluble, sand, luster, paper, opaque, cell phone. Answer is correctly matched is transparent, glass. The explanation is glass is transparent, sand is insoluble, does not dissolve, paper is non-lustrous, and cell phone is transparent or translucent. Next is seventh question. Which is wrongly matched? Soluble, sugar in water. Insoluble, sand dust in water. Transparent, wood board. Translucent, frosted glass. So answer is transparent wooden board. Wooden board are opaque, not transparent. That's an explanation. Fine. And eighth question. The statement 1:1 meter cube, that is 1000 liter. The statement 2, 500 milliliter is 0.5 liter. Statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. S1 false, S2 true. Both are false, both are true. The correct statement is both are true. Both are true. By definition, 1 meter cube, that is 1000 liter, and 1000 milliliter is 0.5 liter only. Right? You have to see this L and M, small m and capital L means it is milliliter. It is milliliter. Okay. And here 1 meter cube, right? Meter cube is like 1000 liter. So no confusion. Fine. Then ninth question. About the earliest pottery in the subcontinent, pottery found in Ludwig states 7,000 8,000 years ago. Harappan civilization used wheel turned pottery around 2600 to 1900 BC. Terracotta is baked clay. Choose the correct statements. 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, and all the 3. The correct answer is all the 3. The historical pottery details defines terracotta as baked clay. Right? Fine. Next is 10th question. Which of the following are wrong? Are wrong. Butter paper is transparent. Frosted glass is translucent. Metal surface can lose luster due to air mass. And cell phone is a transparent. 1 and 2, 1 and 4, and C, 2 and 3, none are wrong. So correct answer is 1 and 4. Correct answer is 1 and 4. So, explanation, butter paper is translucent and not transparent. Cell phone is transparent, so statement 4 is correct. So therefore 1 and 4 labeled wrong makes it 1 and 4 is incorrect. Fine. And 11th question. Assertion. Sugar dissolves in water. Reason, sugar molecules mix uniformly with water molecules. Both A and R are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or false. A false or true. The correct answer is both A and R are true or explains A. Explanation. The dissolution happens because of sugar disappears uniformly at molecular level in the water. Fine. Next is 12th question. Match the following. Mass, gram, kilogram, volume, liter or milliliter, transparent, see-through, luster, shine. So A, B, C, D same. So it's, you need not go through it. It is, the answer is the same A, B, C, D. All 4 are correct. So matches physical quantity with units. That is the first part. Right? Everything. Then question number 13. Which of these pairs are correctly matched? Soluble sugar in water, insoluble sand in water, translucent frosted glass, opaque window glass. The correct answer 1, 2 only, 1, 2, 3 only, 3 and 4 only, all the 4. The correct answer is 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so window glass in opaque. So the correctly matched are all first 3. The fourth, window glass is transparent, not opaque. So fourth is incorrect. Right? Fine. Then 14th question. Which matching is incorrect? Terracotta, baked clay, ORS, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 0.5 teaspoon of salt per liter. Air, opaque, mass, kilogram. So answer is C, air is opaque. Right? That's incorrect. So explanation, air is transparent. You can see through it and the rest are correctly matched. Then 15th question. Choose the correct chronological order earlier today, pottery development. Harappan wheel turned Mehragad, Lagurdeva and Lagurdeva Mehragad 7,000, 8,000 year. Sindhu, Saraswati from 4000 BC onwards and Harappan 2600 to 1900 BC. And C, Terracotta, Mehragad and Lahuradeva. And D, Sindhu, Saraswati, Lagurdeva and Harappan. So the correct answer is B, that is Lagurdeva, Mehragad, Sindhu, Saraswati and Harappan. Explanation, the earliest pottery is 7,000, 8,000 years, then the development of 4000 BC Harappan, then it is 2600 to 1900, that is Harappan, last one. Fine. Then 16th question. Which one is odd one out? Iron, copper, gold, wood. Definitely it is. All are metal, it is a non-metal, wood. Explanation, iron, copper and gold are metals, it's a lustrous and wood is non-metal. So that's the odd man out. And 17th question. If a bottle contains 500 milliliter of water, what is the volume in liters? 0.05 ml, 0.5 ml, 5 ml, 500 ml. The correct answer is 0.5 ml. It is B. right? So it's a digit by digit, 500 ml, then 500 divided by 1000 liter, that is 0.5 liter. Fine. And 18th question, which material is commonly used to make pots and it's called terracotta after baking? Metal, clay, plastic, glass. It is clay, right? The baked clay is called terracotta and pottery used clay. Fine. And 19th question, which pottery would you mainly consider make a cooking utensil? Transparent, solubility, heat resistance and being non-toxic and luster. The correct answer is heat resistance and being non-toxic. So cooking utensils must withstand heat and be safe, right? And 20th question, identify the incorrect statement. Some materials are soluble in water. Oxygen gas dissolves in water and important for aquatic life. All gases are insoluble in water. Some liquids forms layers when mixed with water. Answer, all gases are soluble in water. That is C. Explanation, it's not true. Some gases like oxygen dissolve in water. Fine. Okay. So 21st question, which is correctly matched for a transparency type? Glass opaque, butter paper translucent, wooden board transparent, glass window translucent. The correct answer is butter paper, it is a translucent. So butter paper allows light but not clear images, translucent. So that's the answer. 22nd question, which is wrongly matched? Luster, gold, hardness, stone, soluble, sand and water, and soft sponge. So answer is the wrong match. Soluble, sand doesn't solve in water. So sand is insoluble. So that's the answer. 23rd question, statement 1. Mass quantifies the amount of water. Statement 2. Weight and mass are identical concepts. S1, that is statement 1 and statement 2 both. So S1 true, S2 false, S1 false, S2 true, both are true, both are false. The answer is A, statement 1 true, statement 2 false. The explanation is mass quantifies water and weight is related to, not identical. So weight depends upon the gravity. It's very, very important. Very, very important. 24th question. The statements about material are correct. Luster means a shiny surface. Non-lustrous material never look shiny even after polishing. Materials may grouped by properties like hardness and color. So choose A, 1 and 3 only, B1, B, 2 and 3 only, C, 1 and 2 only, and all the 3. The correct answer is 1 and 3. 1 and 3. That is, polishing and coating can make non-lustrous material also look shiny, and so statement 2 is wrong. Fine. 25th question. Choose the wrong statements. See this, wrong statements about balls used in sports. Balls of same size but different material bounce differently. Bounce heights depends only on color. A cricket ball can be used for tennis. Statements 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 only. The correct answer is, that is 2, 1, 3 only. It's wrong statement. See this. So bounce depends upon the material, not color, and cricket ball is unsuitable for tennis. Fine. Then 25th question. Assertion. Some materials are translucent, and reason translucent material allow partial passage of light but not clear images. So both are true, or explains A, both are true, or does not explain A. Then A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is A, that is both are true or explains A. So the definition matches. So that's the answer. And 27th question, it is match. Soluble disappear in water, insoluble remains unchanged in water. Transparent, see-through, opaque, not see-through. So codes are 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are correctly matched. Answer is A, B, C, D. All are true. All are true. So it's a directly property and it defines. It's all definitions. Fine. Then 28th question. Which of the following are correctly paired? ORS 6 teaspoon of water, half teaspoon of salt, terracotta backed clay, 1 meter cube, that is 1000 liter. Options 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, all the 3. The correct answer is all the 3. All the 3 are true. All the 3 are true. 29th question. Which pairing is incorrect? It is incorrect. Luster, sine surface. B, sponge, hard material. C, sand, insoluble. Window glass, transparent. The incorrect statement is sponge is hard material. Sponge is soft. It's not hard. 30th question. Arrange these from occupying space. Example, bubbles, air, water. Order. So only solids occupy space, only liquids occupy space, all 3 occupy space, solid, liquid, gases, none occupy space. The correct answer is all 3 occupy space, solid, liquid and gas, but all states of matter occupy space and has a mass also, right? Then 31st question. Odd one out or odd man out based on solubility. Sugar, salt, chalk powder and glucose. It's of course chalk powder. Sugar, salt, glucose dissolve, it is insoluble, and chalk powder is largely insoluble. Convert 2 meter cube into liters. 2 liter, 200 liter, 200 liter, 2000 liter. Of course, the answer is 2000 liter. Explanation is digit by digit. That is 1 meter cube equal to 1000 liter. So 2 equal to 1000 into multiplied by 2. It is 2000 liter. Fine. 33rd question. Which of these an example of a non-lustrous material? Gold, aluminum foil, jute, copper. It is jute. Jute is non-lustrous and metals like gold or copper, aluminum, right? They are all lustrous. And 34th question. Which property would be most important for a container used to store broken glass? Flexibility, hardness and durability, translucibility and solubility. The correct answer is hardness and durability. Hardness and durability. Broken glass requires a strong, durable container. Avoid punctures. Avoid punctures. And 35th question. Identify the incorrect statement. Rubber is harder than sponge, but softer than iron. Hardness is absolute and same for all material. Some materials get dull when exposed to air, to moisture. Then material can be grouped by texture, color and hardness. So that is the incorrect statement is B, hardness is absolute and same for all. No, it's not same for all. Hardness is relative, not absolute. Example, compare rubber, sponge and iron. Right? It is relative, it is not absolute. Fine. 36th question. Which pair is correctly matched? Transparent butter paper, translucent frosted glass, opaque, window glass, luster, cloth. So the correct match is translucent, it is a frosted glass. Frosted glass scatters light, so it is a translucent. Fine. 37th question. Which is wrongly matched? Material used for pen, plastic, metal and ink. Terracotta made from baked clay, water, insoluble in everything. QRS, prepared in 1 liter of sugar and salt. So answer is C, that is insoluble in everything. Insoluble in everything. So insoluble in everything is incorrect. Water dissolves in many materials. Fine. Then 38th question. Statement 1. Paper is non-lustrous. Paper 2 is polishing can make non-metal appear shiny. S1 true, S2 true. Both are true. S1 true, S2 false. S1 false, S2 true and both are false. The correct answer is Both are true. Explanation. Vapor is normally non-luxurious and polishing, coating, and it can make metals appear shiny. Fine. And 39th question. Which statements about classification are correct? Classification groups objects in common properties. Classification not useful in daily life. A grocer groups pulses, spices, grains. Example for classification. 1 and 2 only. 1 and 3 only. 2 and 3 only. 1 only. All the 3. The correct statement is 1 and 3 only. So the classification is useful contrary to the statement 2, right? Not useful. Okay, fine. Then 40th question. Which statements are wrong about water? Water is transparent material. Water can dissolve many substances. Water has no mass. Some gases dissolve in water. 1 and 2 only, 3 only, 3 and 4 only, none were wrong. Answer 3. That is, water has no mass. It is a wrong statement. So, water has mass and other statements are correct. Then 41st question. Assertion. Containers from shops are often transparent. Reason, so customers can see contents easily. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. So, see, A is true or is false, A is false or is true. The correct answer is both are true and or explain A. So, transparency helps viewing stored items. 42nd question, match. ORS treat dehydration, 6 teaspoon of sugar and 0.5 teaspoon salt in the recipe per liter. Then terracotta backed clay. So 1 meter cube is 1000 liters, codes 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So it's all factual, so they are correct. All are true. All are true. All are matched correctly. 43rd question. What are these? Which of these are correct? Luster often visible on freshly cut metal surface. Some material look shiny only after polishing or coating. Metals always keep their luster forever without change. And it's a correct statement. A, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, all the 3. So correct statements are 1 and 2 only because that is wrong. Metals may lose luster because of air and moisture. So third is false. 44th question. Pairing incorrect. Rubber, soft, it is relative. Stone, easy to compress. Iron, lustrous. Chalks, insoluble in water. It is incorrect is stone, it easy to compress. Easy to compress. Stone is hard and difficult to compress, so pairing is wrong. Fine. 45th question. Put these states of order in typical compressibility least to most. Stone, sponge, rubber. So, sponge, rubber, stone, rubber, sponge, stone, sponge, rubber. The correct answer is easy to most compressible. That is, so stone, rubber and sponge. Explanation, it is least compressible, that is stone, very difficult. Then rubber, moderately, sponge, very easy. Right? So, B is the answer. Fine. And 46th question. It is odd man out. Based on being material used for tumblers. Metal, cloth, plastic, glass. So it's a cloth. Cloth is not used. Cloth cannot be used for making water. Others can be used. Then 47th question. Which of these is an example of an opaque material? Opaque material, water, air, wood, window glass, right? It is wood is opaque. Wood does not allow water pass through, so it is opaque. 48th question. Which liquid is likely to form separate layer and not dissolve in water? vinegar, honey, mustard oil, and glucose solution. It is C, mustard oil, because oil does not mix with water, forms a separate layer. Separate layer. 50th question. Identify the wrong statement. Wrong statement. Oxygen dissolves in water. QRS can be made with at home 6 teaspoon of sugar and 0.5 teaspoon salt in 1 liter of boiled or cooled water. Cold water. All liquids are soluble in water. Some liquids like oil do not mix with water. So C is wrong because all liquids are not soluble water, because oil itself not mixing into water. Right? So that's the answer. Fine. 50th question. Correctly matched properly. Mass measured in milliliter, volume measured in kg, volume in measured in liter, and mass measured in liter. So properly, correctly matched is volume measured in liter, that is C is correct. So volume uses liter, milliliter uses the gram, mass uses gram or kilogram. Right? Okay. So 51st question, which is wrongly matched. Wrongly matched. Transparent air, translucent butter paper, opaque window glass, luster metal. So answer is C, opaque, that is window glass. Explanation. Window glass is transparent, not opaque. Not opaque. 52nd question. Statement 1. Objects made of different material can have a similar function. Statement 2. All objects used for the same functions must be the same material. S1 true, S2 false, both are true, both are false, S1 false, S2 true. The correct answer is statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false. So different material can be used for similar function, example tumbler, glass and plastic and metal. Right? 53rd question. Choose the correct statement using classification. It helps study and observe patterns. Classification is only for living things. Non-living material can be classified by properties. 1 and 3. 2 only, 1 and 2 and 3, 3 only. The correct answer is 1 and 3. So 1 and 3. Classification applies for both living and non-living. Both living and non-living classification applies. 54th question. Identify the wrong statement. Wrong statement. Use of luster and polishing. Only metals can have luster. Polishing can give shine, and metals may lose luster due to air and moisture. Right? So, statement 1 only, 2 only, 1 and 3 only, none were wrong. So, correct answer is 1. 1 is wrong statement. Statement 1 is wrong because its non-metals may appear shiny after polishing. Fine. 55th question. Assertion. A material that dissolves in water is called soluble. Reason. It disappears and cannot be seen after mixing. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or is false. A is false or is true. The correct answer is A. Both are true or explains A. Because the explanation is dissolution makes the solid vanish visually as it disperses in the solvent. That's water. Fine. 56th question. Match the ancient medical concept of meaning. Guru, heavy, Lagu, light, Silakshana, smooth, and Rukshana, dry. So it is in the same order, all are true. A, B, C, D. So they are all made in the, these correspond the guna pairs in the Ayurveda. Guna pairs in Ayurveda. 58th question. Which are the following are correctly matched? Stula, grass, a big, Rukshana, Ruksha, dry, Hima, gold, Drava, solid. Options 1, 2, 3 only, 2 and 4 only, and 1 and 4 only, all 4. The correct answer is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 only. So, Drava means it's a liquid, it is not solid. 59th question. See the incorrect pair. Incorrect pairing. Ruksha, dry. Sandra, solid. Sthira, moving. Mrudu, soft. It is Sthira means it is moving. It is a incorrect. Sthira means it is that stable. So that pairing is wrong. 60th question. There are 10 pairs of opposite properties guna. Which pair is correct? Guru, Lagu, Hima, Manda, Salakshana, Ushana, Pichilia and Katina. Correct answer is that is Guru, Lagu. That is heavy opposite to Lagu. Okay, so A is correct. Then 61st question and assessment reasoning. Metals like gold, copper, aluminum are lustrous. Luster means having shiny surface. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or is false. A is false or is true. The correct answer is both A and true and or explains A. So luster means shyness and metals are lustrous. Fine. Then 62nd question. Assertion. Polishing can make even non-metal look like shiny. Reason. Luster is a property found only in metals. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or is false. A is false or is true. The correct answer is A, true or false. Because non-metals can look shiny after polishing. Luster is not only for the metals. Fine. Then 63rd question. Assertion. Wood is opaque. Reason. Opaque metal allow partial light to pass through. So both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or is false. A is false or is true. Answer is A is true or is false. So the opaque material do not allow light. Translucent allows partial light. You have to see this. Translucent only allows partial light. Then 64th question. Assertion. Glass can be used for windows. Reason. Glass is transparent material. Both are true. Both are true. A explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or is false. A is false or is true. The correct answer is both A and R are true or explains A. Transparency of glass makes suitable for windows. That's right. 65th question. Assertion. Sugar dissolves in water and disappears. Reason. Dissolved sugar molecules mix uniformly with water molecules. So both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or false. A false or true. The answer is both A and R are true or explains A. The dissolution of molecular level makes solute disappear visually. 66th question. Assertion. Sand disappears completely with mixture with water. Reason. Sand is insoluble in water. So both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A true or false. A false or true. Correct answer is D. A false or true. Sand is insoluble and does not disappear, so it settles down in the water. Right? And 67th question. Assertion. Oil and water form two separate layers. Reason. Oil is insoluble in water. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A true or false. A false or true. Correct answer is both are true. A or explains A. That is, oil does not mix with water, hence it forms a separate layer. 68th question. Assertion. All gases are insoluble in water. Reason. Oxygen gas dissolves in water and helps aquatic life. So both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A true or false. A false or true. The correct answer is D. A false or true. Oxygen is soluble in water, hence aquatic life exists. Right? Fine. 66th question. Assertion. A cricket ball cannot be used for tennis. Reason, balls of different material have a different bounce properties. Both are true. Or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A true or false. A false or true. The correct answer is A. Both A are true and R explains A. Materials affects bounce. The tennis ball needs lighter rubber balls. Right? Fine. 70th question. Assertion. Hardness is an absolute property and the same for all material. Reason, rubber is harder than sponge but softer than stone. So, both are true or explains A, both are true or does not explain A, or A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is D, A false or true. Hardness is relative, it is not absolute. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Next, 71st question. Assertion. A sponge can be impressive more easily than iron. Reason, or sponge is softer than iron. So, both are true or explains A, both are true or does not explain A, and A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is both A and R are true or explains A, because soft material compress easily. Soft material compresses easily. So that's the answer. Fine. Next. 72nd question. 72nd question. Assertion. Tumblers can be made from glass, plastic and metal. Reason. Objects used in the same function must be always made of the same material. Both are true or explain A. Both are true or does not explain A. A true or false, A false or true. The answer is A is true or is false. So same subject or object can be used for different, made from different material. That's true. Then 73rd question. Assertion. Air is transparent. Reason. Light can pass through air without obstruction. So both are true. A or explains A, both are true or does not explain A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is A, both A and R are true, and R explains A. Transparency in air allows to see through. See through. Fine. 74th question. Assertion. Classifying objects help us to understand their properties better. Reason. A grocer separates pulses, spices and grains for easy use. Both are true or explains A, both are true or does not explain A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is A, both A and R are true, R explains A. So the classification is practical and it's very, very useful. 75th question. Assertion. Terracotta is a baked clay. Reason. Early humans made pottery from clay and baked it. Both are true or explains A, both are true or does not explain A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is A, both are true, A or explains A. The definition terracotta comes from pottery process. Pottery process. And 76th question. Assertion. QRS can save lives during dehydration. Reason. QRS replaces lost salt and sugar in the body. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is A, that is both A are true, R are true, and it R explains A, that is the correct balance of salt, sugar restores body fluid. Restores body fluid. Then 77th question. Assertion. 1 cubic meter, it's equal to 1000 liters. Reason. 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter. So both are true or explains A, both are true or does not explain A false or true, A false, A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is B. Both A and R are true, but R does not explain it. Okay, so both facts are true, but one does not directly explain the other. And 78th question. Assertion. Guru and Lagu are responsible for gunas in Ayurveda. Reason. Guru means heavy and Lagu means light. Both are true or explains A, both are true or does not explain A true or false, A false or true. The correct answer is A, both A and R are true or explains A. So they are opposite pairs and then defined in ancient text. And 79th question. Assertion. Drava means a solid liquid. Reasons. Sthira means stable and Pichya means slimy. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or false. A false or true. The correct answer is A false or true. That is, Drava means liquid, not solid, and other meanings are correct. Fine. The last question in this chapter, 80th question. Assertion. Materials are grouped based on its only color. Reason. That is, properties like hardness, luster, solubility, and transparency are also used for grouping. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is true or is false. A is false or is true. The answer is D. A is false or is true. That is, the classification uses are many properties, not just color. Right? So, what we have seen is the 6th standard, that is NCERT book-based questions, MCQ, 6th standard, science, chapter 6, material around us. So, that chapter looks like this, material around us, and you can see this, fine. And so, with this, we'll take off, and it's about 80 questions, the 6th chapter. So, thank you very much for listening, and we'll come up with more chapters, more subjects, and one by one. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.